guys, so today I want to film a video about how to use affirmation cards. Now there isn't really, to my knowledge at least, any right or wrong way to use affirmation cards, but I know some of my coaching clients are new to using affirmation cards and I just thought it might be helpful if I shared how I personally choose to use them. If you guys find this video helpful, I would really appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, especially if you are new to this channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of good vibes, positive thinking, and personal development videos in the upcoming future. So yeah, just more good stuff to come. So I'm going to be using these affirmators cards. My friend Lindsay gave these to me several years ago, and I've loved using these cards, especially as someone who has kind of like an inner skeptic, or who started out pretty skeptical with the whole like law of attraction and positive thinking thing. This is like a super cheeky deck of affirmation cards. I am thinking of doing a video of like my favorite affirmation cards, so if you want to know which ones I like to use and why, definitely let me know in a comment below. But these are the ones I'm going to use today, and I want to show you two different ways to use them. So I have sort of like a simple way, which is kind of how I started out using the cards, and this was more when I was just kind of trying to get positive energy into my life, raise my frequency, and bring the good vibes in. The second way is what I'm calling the more woo-woo way, and that was the method that I kind of came into when I was really in a state of needing a lot of healing while I was processing my divorce. And yeah, it just was a really good way for me to feel like I was connecting on a more energetic level. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing I like to do with these cards is start using them first thing in the morning. This will get your day started off on a really high vibration, positive note, and it's just a really good way to start the good vibes flowing, because the way you start your day can really influence the way the rest of the day goes. So I like to try to use these in the morning. Now, the way I like to use them is pretty simple and straightforward. I really just like give them a shuffle, and then I like to lay them out on the bed, and then I'll randomly select a card. This is actually the one that I selected just yesterday. It says, "Vitality. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump." So as you can tell, the affirmators, they're a little bit cheeky, but that's kind of why I like them. It's a positive message, but it's still got a little sense of humor. So I just think they're like a fun way to start the day while still giving you those good vibes. Like I said, I will randomly select one of the cards. I like to speak it out loud. What I also like to do is try to memorize it, because for me, I like to use this as my affirmation for the day. So I like to try to memorize it if possible. If I don't know if I'll remember it, especially if it's a longer one like this, then I'll just take a quick picture of it, and then I'll have a picture I can use to reference throughout the day without actually having to carry this card around, although you're welcome to. Use this as your affirmation for the day. Think about it throughout the day just to keep your vibes high, or if you feel like your vibes are getting low, it's a good way to just kind of like bring that good energy back. And then basically I like to repeat this every day. I like to select a different card each day, and then each day I'm starting the day with those good vibes with a different positive theme. One thing I almost forgot is that what I like to do once I've selected the card and taken the picture is I also kind of like to put the rest of the cards up, and then I'll lay the one that I selected out, either just like propping it up or just placing it on top of my rest of my affirmation cards. This is a really easy way for you to reflect on it during the day and just kind of as a reminder to think about that intention. Okay, so for the more woo-woo way, this is a little bit more like calling on your internal energy or universal energy, or however you want to look at it. So what I like to do is basically all of the same stuff as a simple method, but when I'm shuffling the deck, if I have something that's really like troubling me, if I'm feeling just like I'm needing healing, I kind of just put my intentions of like what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to sort through at the time, and really think about that and think about how I'm wanting guidance and answers for that particular topic or question or whatever it is that you've got on your mind at the moment. So I like to close my eyes and really think about that while I'm shuffling the cards. And I feel like I'm just putting the energy of my attention into the cards. And like I said, this is pretty woo-woo, but I really do feel like it kind of helps you, I don't know, intuitively or through luck or through universe or however you want to think of it, select a card that's really going to help you with what's on your mind. After you've put your energy into the cards, still in that high vibes space, you want to lay the cards out. And then what I like to do is hover my hands over the cards and feel like if there's one that I'm more energetically drawn to, and I kind of just let my hands do the talking and pick whichever card it just feels like is right. Just basically like what, for those who are not as woo but want to try the woo woo, whichever one you just feel like you're drawn to, just whichever way it goes, there's not really any right or wrong, just pick that card. And then, like I said, follow the rest of the simple process, and that's your card for the day. So you can do the simple, you can do the woo woo. Sometimes I do one or the other, just depending on what I'm feeling that day. Like I said, no right or wrong, it's up to you. If you use your affirmation cards in a different way, I'd really love to hear, because I'm always looking for new ways to improve myself and I guess my good vibes habits. So please do let me know in a comment below. And like I said, if you want to know about which of the different affirmation cards are my favorites and why, like which ones are good for different things, which ones are good for healing, which ones are good for just general good vibes, let me know. I'll make that video for you guys as well. Other than that, if you enjoyed this, please do give this a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me, and do consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the little notification button so that you always get alerted when I have a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!